Hey guys, my name is Michael the Align Creator, and here's another story of my journey full of synchronicities, God shots, Matt P, and the meeting chair. Early in my journey, I took on a service commitment at the Malvern Center for the Sunday 10 a.m. meeting, God, as I understand Him. At some point, I forgot about the commitment, and that morning I received a text letting me know I had missed it. In the past, I would have taken offense at myself for missing my first commitment, and likely would have said, screw it, walking away the way I had so many times before when I felt I had messed things up. This time was different. Instead of turning away in shame or frustration, I stayed present and allowed the situation to unfold. Around that same time, I unexpectedly reconnected with Chris S., someone I knew from high school. We had never been close friends, but the familiarity of recognizing him brought me a sense of comfort in my social interactions. At that stage, I was still very closed off. I interacted with only a small circle of people, and even that felt challenging. Allowing someone new into my world required balance, as I was still deeply internally disturbed and easily unsettled by things that, in hindsight, did not deserve so much power over me. Call it immaturity, if you will, but at the time, I lacked the capacity to care beyond what I felt I could emotionally hold. Because I had missed the commitment, I asked Chris S. if he would be willing to take the speaking commitment for me the following week. Around this same period, I found myself preoccupied with thoughts about my neck pain and memories of a childhood incident jumping into the pool at Pennypacker Pool. I had recently met John Pennypacker and was invited to return to my childhood pool free of charge with the simple instruction to just show up. When the day came, Chris S. was unable to attend and asked someone else to step in. That was the moment Matt P. entered the picture. Matt shared that he had broken his neck years earlier while jumping on a trampoline while intoxicated. Instantly, I recognized this as a God shot, one of many that would follow, but this one stood out as one of the first moments where I clearly saw divine orchestration at work. It felt like a message delivered directly to me, affirming that I was not alone, that I was being guided, and that nothing in this journey was happening by accident. One day, as I was heading to Westchester for a meeting, I found myself thinking about Matt P. When I arrived and glanced around the corner, there he was, sitting quietly in his first time attending that meeting. I walked over to say hello, and we both realized we'd been thinking about each other that day. He seemed genuinely pleased to see me, and I felt a deep sense of joy knowing this could become a regular part of my journey. This unexpected reunion was another powerful reminder to stay grateful, not only for my own sobriety, but for the fact that I didn't break my neck as a child the way Matt had. It felt like confirmation that things were aligning in my favor and that I was exactly where I needed to be. When the meeting ended, I walked out with Matt. He popped the trunk of his Nissan Altima, which happened to be the same make and model as the second car belonging to my neighbor Chris, one I'd recently worked on. I'd just done a coolant flush for Chris, so I offered to do the same for Matt once the weather warmed up. The system was currently running on distilled water, which can freeze in cold temperatures. He was appreciative, and later I sent him some music and guided meditations I'd been enjoying. It's these small, seemingly coincidental moments that continue to give me perspective and insight into how the program really works. Helping others with genuine intentions is at the heart of it all, and I'm so grateful for these constant reminders of how fortunate I am to be alive and sober today. If this message resonated with you, like, share, and subscribe for more content. Here's another video for you to follow along with my journey.